Ladies and gents, the rascal that is Crummy.
Wait, come on, man. Let's come on. Like this is like momentous episode, so we gotta make it like a big intro. What are we saying? Come on, think of something outrageous.
Um, uh, you put me on the spot. Normally, I'm
Yeah,
really good at this.
yeah.
Fuck you. Yeah, you can't swear back.
Oh, you scum! I
Don't worry
hate
about it. I won't be able to be. I won't be able to forward any hostility for the next week, starting the
good.
1st of May. So don't you worry about
Oh, good, good.
it.
That's fine. How
What
long?
is
How long are you
outrageous?
doing it for?
I've got to do it for 20 days.
20 days.
Limit
So,
limit my food intake for 20 days. It's mad.
oh, so we'll kind of be like
Small,
finished roughly around the same time.
yeah, small food
Yeah.
portions for 20 days, and then a massive feast at the end of it.
Oh, that sounds lush.
It's mad. I literally, what I do, like last year when I did it,
Hmm.
it was like, I was struggling. I was like, "Oh, boss, first time doing it," because I was like trying to get this, because if you think about it this way, just smaller
Hmm.
portion sizes, and then you're sorted.
Yeah.
That's it, done.
Yeah.
All right. And then at the end of it, I was like, you know what I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have some
What?
pasta and some sausage in some tomato sauce, and I'm just gonna pile it on. I had
Hey.
300 grams of pasta and one and a half sausages in tomato sauce at the end of it, and I was like, "Boss, grab me a beer. This is lush." I didn't even care.
Oh, they are. Oh, that sounds dank.
It was banging, bro. And then I went for a
Oh,
fire festival after that, and it was great
fire
because I drank
festival.
because I drank even more beer.
What? You just went Burning Man, didn't you? That's it. Tell the truth. You
I'm
went Burning Man. Did you? Yeah, I knew it.
not gonna say
Right.
no. We didn't burn a man. Also, here's an outrageous thing that happened. I finally finished my bottle cap collection of the three most available gluten-free beers by major name
Oh,
brands.
hey. Oh, hey.
168 bottle caps over three brands of beer. Ladies and gents, I've done it. Thank you.
Well
Thank you.
done. Well played. Well played.
Oh,
Right.
bloody hell.
Should
A
we
lot of
get into it?
drinking.
Because I'm on a time limit here.
Let's go. Time
All
limit,
right.
what
Let's
you
go.
saying? Let's go.
The final episode.
Final final episode.
Oh,
Very good. I personally enjoyed it. Don't know about you.
I
You were a bit
really
skeptical.
no. Yeah, no, because considering the last episode was an hour and then this episode went to 50 minutes, you kind of think it would have gone a bit longer than an hour. But you know
Mm,
what? You told me it was good and I doubted you, and I'm sorry for that. It was very, very good.
it
No,
was good.
everything about this episode made me happy. There was nothing I felt like I needed. It gave me everything.
It tied up
And
everything. It knocked any loose ends out of the
yeah,
park, and it was like, yo,
yeah.
listen, we've got your
And
characters, we've got your
it's
base,
set up
we've got
like it's
we've
set up
got
more for
confirmation.
future. Yeah. Oh, it was
It's,
sick.
it was sick.
I
I fully enjoyed
like
it.
oh mate, no, I just want to start off with the main thing. Sam as Captain America was sick this episode.
That's my Captain
Sam
America.
Sam in that new suit was amazing. And it
Comic
was
book accurate as
so
well.
awesome. Yeah, it was so comic accurate and I was so happy with it. You know what? Wait. Phase 4 is doing bits
Hmm.
with their suits.
Actually, is a lot of them
Their,
are like
their
more
suits are doing bits.
comic book accurate. They are more comic
Yeah.
book accurate than the previous ones. I think the only
Yeah.
comic book accurate ones so far have been one of the Captain America suits,
Yeah, in Age of Ultron.
couple of
No, not Age
couple
of
of
Ultron. Endgame.
Endgame, couple
Yeah.
of Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Thor's pretty base. Like
Mm,
Thor's got a pretty accurate suit, apart from when it came to Ragnarok.
yeah.
Um, Hulk, that's pretty standard, except
Yeah.
so I think sometimes he wasn't wearing the purple shorts.
Mm. I
Um,
don't actually no. I don't think I've seen him wear purple shorts in the MCU.
if you're counting 2008 Hulk, which is technically MCU because Tony Stark is in it,
I don't think he wore them.
technically,
No, he didn't wear them in that movie.
did he not?
They no, because I remember Betty Ross chucked him some purple trousers, and it was a little joke towards that, and he was like, "Nah, I'd never wear these."
Damn.
So he
I
didn't
guess he
actually
doesn't really
wear them.
wear
So he
purple
hasn't worn them
shorts.
in the MCU at all. I'm
So I
disappointed
guess,
in him. That's made me disappointed now.
oh yeah,
Huh.
I guess Hulk's costume is not accurate. Winter Soldier's costumes have been pretty okay.
Yeah, it's not hard though, is it? Because it was just a tactical, like,
Yeah, because thinking about it, I
mm,
like the arm development of the Winter Soldier in this series because it goes from like,
yeah,
oh, this is big metal arm, and then it was like, oh, by the way, he's grown as a person. He's got a new technology, better arm.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I
like
like that.
detaches, detaches. The way it. No, but
Physically disarmed
that's a
him.
really that's a big difference between his original arm and the vibranium arm, because he couldn't take
Mm,
off the original arm because they infused the way they did it. It was fused into his shoulder, like
yeah.
it was like in his arm, in his that shoulder
Whereas
part.
the vibranium one, they rebuilt the skin around the metal
Yeah,
that was
and they
in his body.
yeah, and they had that
So
plate on it, so it can be
so
removed.
the original. This is what I'm thinking. The original Winter Soldier metal is still in there. It's just had
Mm,
skin put over it, over the top of it,
yeah, yeah,
and then they've taken that cut point where your arm links to your shoulder, and they've just turned that
yeah,
into like a plug. And then the rest of it,
yeah.
because obviously they can't build a human arm out of scratch, can they? Well, they probably can,
Because
but
like you know how there's like you got the socket in your shoulder for it, like
yeah,
when people dislocate the shoulders, that's where the socket is. That's what they've
yeah,
just done, haven't they?
yeah, they've covered the metal bit with skin and they've
Mm,
made the socket out of vibranium, which
yeah.
is good. I like it. A
But
US
yeah,
agent as well.
he's
Okay,
finally US agent. His
finally.
like even though the suit is the same, I still think it looks cool. I thought it was really cool seeing it in the black and white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The suit is slightly the same because
Mm.
when he was Captain America, it did have a blue tinge to it, but now
Yeah,
it's
it
like
was just
fully
blue.
black. It's fully
Yeah,
black
and it's
now.
got the white on it as well, which it didn't have
Yeah,
when he was Cap.
I'm a
But
slightly just annoyed that they didn't go. We need a name for you, like Patriot,
yeah,
U.S.
no, but
agent. So
we
just went
we don't
straight
need a
to
Captain
U.S.
America.
agent.
We need a US agent. I wasn't mad about it. Like I thought it was a nice little. You know what? I'm
And
not gonna lie. I enjoyed him in this episode. I actually felt happy for him at the end of
yeah,
this episode because I
yeah,
think one thing because you know how he just showed up near
and
the
yeah,
end when they're fighting Carly, and he was there just to kill her, wasn't he?
yeah. That his sole
And
intent was, I've got this welded shield. I've got
yeah,
super soldier running through my veins. You killed
yeah,
my mate. I'm not bothered what I do.
I'm not happy. Like, but I think what was great about it was even though his whole intention was going there killing Carly, when he's realized these people needed saving, he put that aside and saved them. Like, tried to anyway.
Yeah,
Because, like, you know, when he was pulling the truck back, he was pulling it back. He was fighting off the flag smashers and pulling the truck back. Obviously, like, he didn't succeed because there was like three of them, but it's the fact that he actually, like, he
gave the
even dropped the
commitment.
shield as well to do it. And so
Yeah,
I rated him for that.
he gave the commitment to
Yeah, to
the
doing what the
role
hero
that
should
he
do.
was meant to do. Yeah,
Exactly.
I
So
think.
like when seeing that, it was just like he's not evil. Like he's never been evil. He's just been having a bad time. Like,
Yeah, his circumstance and situation.
mm,
Like, may I add, Deadpool, anti-hero, circumstance and situation. You kill his
yeah.
wife, he's gonna
Uh,
come after you and kill all of you.
that was Deadpool 2, and
Yeah, I
he
know, but he went
that
after the
wasn't really
mutants as
like
well.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
at the start of the film, when the guy ran
Yeah, at the
off.
start of the film. No, 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 no. at the start of the film, it was a montage of him doing hired hits, but then he missed one guy, and that guy came after him and got revenge, and then he killed that guy, and then went on another montage of him killing himself because he blamed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still an anti-hero because he doesn't. He is the
No,
disregard
he's an
for.
anti-hero, yeah, because he kills people.
Yeah,
I think
that's
if
what I was
you're a
gonna say. Like
superhero that does
disregard for.
superhero things but kills people, then you're just an anti-hero.
Yeah,
Like,
preservation of human life is not your top priority.
yeah.
Getting the
But
job done is,
I did
which is what
like honestly, what I
John Walker
liked in
does.
this episode, yeah, what I liked in this episode was that even though I think Bucky still hates him, like Bucky and Sam gave that respect towards John Walker. Like it
Mm.
was weird how the three of them kind of worked together a little bit.
Yeah,
And like it was nice seeing it, but it was nice to show that like even though they beat him up in the previous episode, they can
they're
still put
willing
it
to.
aside to do the job.
Yeah, they're willing to work together with
And
him.
that like and Walker wasn't salty about Sam being Captain America either. Like when they walked past each other, Sam gave him that little nod, he gave that nod back. It was like a acknowledgement in it.
Mm. Also,
So I'm
I
excited to
was
see what John
watching
Walker does in the future.
I was watching this thing
Mm.
on YouTube. Can't remember the fucking name of it because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. But they also said that there was an idea for Sam's
Yeah.
wings to have like the stars on it,
Ooh.
like Captain America's original shield. So that
Yeah.
when it folded in the back, when it folded into his back,
Oh, that would have been
it
sick.
was like Captain America's original shield, but they kind of dismissed it because they were like that would be a bit over the top because he
That,
already carries the shield
yeah.
on his back. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I get that. But
But also, I was
yo,
watching Civil War. I was watching Civil War.
yeah,
Was it Civil War? Was it Civil War or was it um I think it was Civil War because that's when they steal their stuff back when Zemo gets
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
S- Bucky was like, "Are you gonna move your seat up?" Sam was like, "No,"
Yeah.
and I was like, I
Yeah.
feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
Yeah, no. That's what they were
Yeah,
referencing
it's
in
the
that
car. It's
episode
the
when they
car.
went
And
Madripoor.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
It was
realized
amazing,
that now.
wasn't it?
You gonna
Oh,
move your seat
that
up?
episode is great. Nope.
You're not gonna move your seat up, are you? Nope.
No, it was great. But no, talking about parallels, I think what was awesome. So Sam did bits with the shield in this episode.
Mm.
Like, you know, when he was taking down the helicopter, he threw the shield at the helicopter, bounced back to him. He like projected himself with holding the shield again and just slammed that guy into the ocean. And
Yeah,
like just the way he did it, so clean. But I just saw a lot of parallels with Sam in this episode. So when he threw the shield at the helicopter, it was like when Steve threw the shield in that montage in the first Avenger. You know where he's got that explosion behind him and it's just a slow-mo of him throwing the shield.
yeah.
Yeah. And then as well when Sam was fighting Batroc, it was like when Steve fought Batroc in The Winter Soldier.
Yeah. That's
And
another
I
film
just
I
loved
watched.
it.
That's another film I
And
watched because I was like, I've heard Backtrack before, and I was like, oh fuck, it's from what is it called? Yeah.
yeah,
But
Winter
I see
Soldier.
a lot of I see a lot of parallels being drawn towards how
Mm.
Sam deals with situations and how Steve
Yeah,
deals with situations. Because watching these movies back has helped me like reflect all the patterns that go on, like all the references
yeah,
that they've done, even with the fighting styles, even with the way
yeah.
that characters use them. Like Bucky, the way he
Mm.
fights now reflects how he fights as the Winter Soldier, but it also reflects how
Yeah.
he fights when he's not the Winter Soldier, but is Bucky that has just not become the Winter Soldier. So
No,
when he's
I
not
kind of
under
get
the
what you mean.
control of anyone, yeah,
Yeah,
he's mixed, kind
but
of mixed those two
yeah,
with a vast experience to end up how he is now.
I think you know what it is now. So with Bucky, he kicked ass in this episode as well, and I loved it. Like
Mm-hmm.
when he was fighting, I found out that guy's name. It's like Dorich or something. The flag smasher
Storage.
that yeah, or something like that. When he was
Yeah.
fighting Dorich, he was doing bits. Um,
I'm not gonna lie.
and then
I'm not gonna lie. Slapped.
and yeah, but as well when he showed up at the GRC and they called him Sergeant Barnes,
Yes.
it made me so happy.
Mm.
Honestly, I was so happy with that. I was like, yes, he is Sergeant Barnes. That is him.
Imagine that though. Imagine you're stood there. All right.
Mm,
You're working in the military. You've been in for
yeah,
about a couple months. All right.
yeah.
Your first big major assignment is to oversee the security protocols of a massive global development reform center. Okay. Now
Yeah.
you're set assigned to security, and technically your boss is a 124-year-old super soldier that used to be used by the Soviets to
What?
kill
Wait,
major people
hold
around the
on.
world.
Where did you get 124?
Because he said he was 124 in one of the first episodes.
No, it didn't.
I swear he did.
Mate, he's like 107.
No, I swear it's 124.
He's 107.
I swear
Because
down he's
or something like
124.
that. Mate, he's not 124 because it's based off what we've seen in the MCU, his birthday is either 1917 or it's 1922. It's one of those. Um,
Oh, he's 106. Never mind.
mm. And
Damn it.
Falcon
I
and
thought
Winter
he was
Soldier is set in
124.
2024. No, no,
Oh, damn it. Shut up.
no.
All right, maybe it's
Um,
106. But your boss is still 106 years old and he looks like your age.
yeah,
All right, so shut your mouth.
yeah. No, but with Bucky, he's complete now, really, isn't it? Like
Mm,
his story arcs, like throughout, that started from the Winter Soldier and has finished now. It's over now. Like he's at peace now. He finally, told Yuri the truth, which was great.
yeah.
It was such a sad moment as well. Like I was watching that and it broke my heart watching Bucky tell him. Like he goes, "Your son was murdered by the Winter Soldier, who was me." I like how he said "was me," not "is me."
Yeah.
So
I
like,
like that as well.
and
I
then
like
like
how
he
he I
left.
like how he says, yeah. So when he's like, it was me, all right, and he's
Mm,
shaking and physically about to like, he looks like he's about to cry or something, and he's
yeah,
like he's about to explain like it wasn't me, like trust me, like the person who I am now completely different.
yeah.
I hope you
I was
understand. Like,
expecting that, but I'm glad they didn't do that.
yeah,
But like, it was good because you could tell when you saw Yuri at that little bar place when Bucky looked through the window, you could tell he seems like a lot more at peace now that
yeah,
he knows the truth. But when Bucky went, when they had that party at the docks at the end,
mm.
Bucky, right? Notice how Bucky was just not hiding his arm at all.
Oh yeah,
So he's
embracing
now
it.
more comfortable. Yeah, he's now more comfortable being who he is. And that's what I love. Like, especially that bit where it's just a montage bit and he's kind of just standing on the bench and he's got these two kids hanging off his arm and he's just chilling like nothing's
He's like,
happening.
yeah, he's talking
He's
to
like,
two people. He's got it like hanging on his arm, like,
yes,
yeah, so yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I thought that was great. And I think one thing that really, really stood out for me in this episode was when Bucky called Sam Cap.
Mm,
I think that just meant because like obviously like the last episode was Sam earning the title of Captain America, and then this episode was Sam fulfilling the role. I think it got truly like the bow, the final bow wrapped on the present was when Bucky called him Cap. I think that meant it all, right there.
yeah.
Because considering their relationship at the start of the show, like
I mean, it means that they've evolved. I mean, it means that they've evolved as a pair because originally it was like, oh, I hate you. I don't really like
Yeah,
it. You
you
couldn't
gave up
tell
the
if it was
shield.
playful hate. You couldn't tell if it was
It
playful
was
hate or not. You
it
know what I
was
mean?
it was spiteful. It was spiteful. That's what it was.
Yeah. But
On Bucky's end more
as
than Sam's, but
yeah, but as it went on, it was like, actually, you know what? This
yeah,
I forgive you for what you did. I understand where
yeah,
you came from. I understand why you did it. But we're
yeah.
here now.
And as
Let's
well,
deal with
like
it.
remember in the episode where they have the therapy session where they've
Hmm.
got that legs interlocked and all that.
Yeah.
Sam said to Bucky, like, right, how about we put all this aside? We just work together until we sort this out. Then me and you can go on vacations on different ends of the earth and never see each other again. And they were like, yeah, cool. But then this episode, the last time we see these two in the episode, they are together watching the sunset and they are smiling as
They
friends.
are. Yeah.
That's how this episode
They're
ended.
because
Like,
I think over the course they're coming closer together as friends and being
yeah,
like, you know, I actually understand where you come from. I forgive you. I understand what you're
yeah,
going through and all that. And then they go, you know what? Let's just set everything aside. Let's work together.
yeah.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
I loved that at the end. I loved how they
That was
changed
good.
it. That was
That was
so
good.
sick.
That
Like
slapped.
throughout this episode, no, honestly, every time I saw Sam in the suit doing bits, I was like, yes, yes. And then like I kind of calmed down at the end because it was getting slow. Like it was at the end. I was like, oh, this is sick. And then it just ended and it said Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I was like, yes. I got excited again. I was like, yes, this is brilliant. I love this. I love everything about this. I'm so happy with this show.
Nah, I proper enjoyed this episode. Like it wasn't
Mm,
too action filled. It wasn't too.
yeah,
There was a kind of bit of awkward political message in the middle, but I let it slide. It's kind of
but
it kind of referenced like the struggles that
mm,
were
yeah,
current
you're
within that
you're
universe
on
at the
about
time.
Sam's big speech.
Yeah,
I loved that speech. I thought it was sick because like you could tell he never wanted to fight Carly, and he didn't
yeah.
fight
He was like,
Carly.
yeah, and that's why he was
Um,
like, a girl died in there
yeah,
trying
and
to oppose.
he was never against Carly. It was just the fact of the way she was doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
he didn't like her approach to the situation.
yeah. And
She
just
could have
when
approached
he
it in a
gave that
different
big
manner.
speech on the news, and it was, it really, what it reminded me of was when Steve gave his speech in The Winter Soldier just before they take down the helicarriers. You know, the
Oh
one where
yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
the price
yeah,
of freedom is high.
yeah. Price of
And like,
freedom's
it just,
high,
yeah.
but even
And
if
it
I'm
was
the
just,
only one doing it, I'm happy with that.
yeah, yeah. Price of freedom's high, always has been. If I'm the only one willing, then so be it. But I'm pretty sure I'm not. Like, I love that because it just really shows Sam taking. Because I think being Captain America is not only a mantle, but it's also like a perspective as well, if that makes
Mm,
sense. It's it's also like the duty to do the right thing, not the right thing for America, but the right thing for people, you know?
in general, it all
Because like
together.
Steve never backed the government if he knew they were wrong morally.
That's why he
And
had that fight with Fury.
that yeah, and Civil War.
Exactly,
And then Sam just shut them down, shut those politicians down
and
in
the
front
news
of
reporters.
everyone. Well, yeah, not so much the news reporters, but mainly he was aiming towards the politicians,
Mm.
in it. But like
Also,
that just shows like this is what you need to do for Captain America. Like
I like that part where he saved the people out of the van, and the guy was like, "That's
yeah,
Black Falcon right there," and
yeah, yeah,
the guy next to him was like,
yeah.
"Nah, bro, that's Captain America. What you on about?"
Trust. Wait, I laughed so hard when he was like, "That's Black Falcon." Like, yeah,
It's like Sam was like, "No, it's just Falcon," and this guy was like,
yeah.
"Oh, it's Black Falcon. I'm pretty sure it is." And then the guy's like, "No, no, 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 no. It's Captain America."
Captain America. That was sick because that shows he's got the people on side already. You
In it,
know, But I like that bit where he was carrying Carly's dead body and like he came down. I just like the imagery of it because he looked like an angel, didn't he, with his wings out? And, like, it was just really cool seeing it. Like he just had her in his arms and he
I'm
was like kind of floating down, like
I'm not one for
wings out.
American. I'm not one for American sympathization, so I'm not gonna back that comment or condone it.
No, but
But
I
I
just
will
like the
say that I
imagery. Tell
will.
me that did
I
not look
will.
like a cool frame.
I
Like,
will. I will say that the cinematography that was
yeah.
used for that shot was very good. Shut your mouth.
Oh mate, but I wasn't surprised that Carly died.
Oh, neither. Not at all. I wasn't even mad. I was kind of
No.
sad there, like, you know what? She was either gonna die or she was gonna become something worse.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
died.
And you know what
Big,
else I was
big
glad
whoop.
about?
Good
I'm
show.
glad. I'm glad they blew up the rest of the flag smashes.
Damn. Okay, Callum. Let's take it down
No,
a bit of
no,
a dark route, shall we? Yeah, I'm glad they committed an act of terrorism towards these people. Could have just chucked them in jail or something.
no. You know what it was? It was just. Firstly, I thought that was quite like. I was like, oh, and then it was Zemo's butler. I was like, damn, Zemo's doing bits even though he's in prison.
Wait, it was Zemo's butler.
That was
Oh
Zemo's
my
butler,
God!
yeah. Because I
I've
saw him
just
when he was in
figured
the
that
car, and I was like,
out.
wait, who's this old man? And I was like, oh wait,
Yeah,
that's Zemo's butler.
I was thinking that. I was thinking it's like this is some Batman type shit. What the fuck? Who's
But
that?
I'm kind
And
of glad
then
they did it because I
now
feel
you
like
said it. I'm like, fuck.
yeah, because I feel like having super soldiers
Too
around
many
that
super
the
soldiers.
government have too close of access to is a really bad idea.
Too many super soldiers from like a character like expansion
Yeah,
point of view. Too many
yeah,
super soldiers is a problem because then it's like, well, there's this guy, then there's this guy. What are their
yeah.
powers? Oh, it's the
Because
same
like
thing.
if
What do they do? The same stuff.
exactly like if you think about it as well, think about how many flag smashers we've had in this show. There was
Mm.
8 flag smashers. Then there was John Walker. Then there's Bucky, and you got Isaiah Bradley, but like he's old, but still,
You got to think
like
about
that's just that is
Civil War as well.
11. That is 11 super soldiers.
Exactly. You got to think about Civil War as well because there was
Yeah, those new
Bucky,
Winter Soldiers.
Cap,
Yeah,
and then there was the 5 KGB fellas.
yeah, but they got killed. Zemo killed them.
Zemo killed them, which means that there was less
Yeah,
people to be concerned about because too many
yeah.
super soldiers is a problem.
It would have just been like it would have
Except if
been
it's
one.
Captain Britain.
It would have been one generic at that point, and two, it just would have been like, okay, no one's special now.
Yeah, everyone's got
Yeah,
super soldier serum. Oh, I haven't got a super soldier. Do you want some? Because we can fucking manufacture it quite easily, actually. We did it in an
yeah.
abandoned ship container. Go for it. Go for yourself, mate. Just go to Madripoor.
Trust
Just make
like.
yourself some super soldier serum.
Speaking of Madripoor, Sharon's the power broker.
Sharon's the power broker.
She killed
Sharon's the
Carly.
Sharon killed Carly. She's the
She
power
also
broker.
killed Batroc as well, I think.
No.
I'm pretty sure she killed him because I know she shot him, but like we don't see him after that.
I
Like,
think he was carried out on a stretcher.
nah, he wasn't.
Because Sharon wasn't. Sharon was.
No,
No, she
no,
wasn't.
Sharon kind of
Sharon
walked off because she didn't. She wasn't pardoned at that point, was she? So,
Sharon was. Sharon walked off.
mm.
Someone was
but
carried out in a stretcher.
Carly
Carly
was
was.
because Sam put
No,
him.
Carly was take.
Sam
Carly
put
was.
her on the stretcher.
Did he?
He did. He flew her down and then he put her on a stretcher.
I need to pay more close attention to this rather
Yeah.
than just listen
But
to the storyline.
but like, so I'm pretty sure Batroc's dead. I think it was. I think he is because considering the fact that he knew Sharon was the power broker, the
Yeah,
only people to know who she was the power broker is now dead. So
that's loose ends for her tied up already.
exactly.
And then
and then
when
she
she
got
phoned the
pardoned.
people,
She
and she
got
pardoned,
pardoned, and
got
she's back in a
appointed her
position in the CIA.
got appointed her old job back, and
Yeah,
then was like, "Oi, boys, by the way, we've got military secrets at our
yeah,
fingertips. Let's start selling." You
yeah.
just sat
She's
there
still
like,
hustling.
"Yo, I hate the fact that you're doing this because it's just
Kind
going
of
to cause more
cool.
problems in the future." But I
Yeah,
respect the
it's kind
hustle.
of
I
yeah,
respect the
yeah.
grind.
Like, it's weird though because it was like, when did you get like this? Like, obviously, she was on the run from it after Civil War, so she's had from 2016 to 2024. Obviously, she was gone for 5 of those years, but still, like,
Wait, was she
what?
blipped as well?
I think so because you know in Endgame when they were going through everyone who was blipped, her face was there. But I'm not sure now. Thinking about it, I'm not sure if that's because she was actually blipped or they just couldn't find her because she was like maybe in Madripoor.
Well, that's the thing because they showed Scott Lang's face as being blipped, but he
But
wasn't.
he was, yeah,
He was stuck in
because
the
they
quantum
couldn't
realm.
find him anywhere on
Yeah,
Earth.
exactly.
So
So
I
if they
don't,
couldn't find
yeah.
Sharon because she was hidden inside Madripoor,
So I
and
don't
because
know.
Madripoor is literally just like criminal.
Unless Madripoor kind of came about during the blip,
I would imagine so. But like,
like
well,
during those 5 years.
she would have started in 2016. She would have started. She would have gone somewhere where the US
Yeah.
have barely any power. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
So I don't know
Someone
what she was doing, but
China's got the balls of a place like Madripoor. China literally has its
yeah.
hands around its balls, like cupped with ice cold freezing hands.
Mm.
And so if she goes there, obviously China is a technical enemy of the US, meaning
Yeah.
that if the US try anything, China's going to start something. So she's safe there. She's going to start her hustle in 2016, build up to when did everyone get blipped? By
2018.
2018. So if people got blipped in 2018,
I I
she's
don't think she could
hustling.
have. Yeah, I don't think she could have become the power broker within those 2 years. But I think it.
No, she
I
started hustling. That's
banking
what I'm
she
trying to
was.
say.
Yeah, I
She,
reckon she was still around during the blip, and no
yeah,
one knew.
because what I'm trying to say is like she was started hustling, so that's why she was moving around
Yeah,
during those 2 years trying to confirm
yeah.
herself. When the blip happened, and she
Unless,
was like, "Yo, let's take this opportunity."
mm, unless, um, you know, she was actually blipped and we just missed a line about it. But I don't know.
I don't. I
I
personally, I
think
don't think she
it
was.
makes more. Yeah, I think it makes more sense if she was around for those 5 years.
Yeah, because she has way too much power to have been
Yeah,
blipped and then to come back and be like, "Yo,
because
by the way,
yeah,
boys, I'm a massive elite leader of this
yeah.
fucking secret
Considering
underground criminal
Falcon and Winter
organization."
Soldier considering the show takes place 6 months after Endgame, I don't think she would have got in that position in 6 months.
Oh God, no, yeah, no, that's like years of work. That is.
Mm. Yeah, no, she was definitely around because like Carly was around during the blip, and they were in Madripoor, so I'm assuming,
Mm.
yeah. But
I kind of understand where Thanos was coming from with all the blip stuff.
yeah,
Like
I
we
mean,
are
he wasn't
bleeding all
wrong.
of our resources
Yeah,
dry. I mean,
if you think
if
about it,
100
if you think
go
about
on,
it, Carly's fighting for the people that stuck around during the blip, right?
yeah.
It's kind of like she's a different, like she's like Thanos in a sense.
Except instead of wait, is she killing people?
She is killing people. She's killing a lot
Okay,
of people.
that's fine.
But because like if you think about it, she's fighting for these people to have resources, people because there aren't enough for everyone. Like,
Yeah,
does that make sense? Yeah.
yeah. See, this is why I like Thanos's ideals because if 100 million
Mm,
people at random got chosen, and even if my name was picked out, I'd be
yeah.
like, yeah, sure, go for it. I don't care. Kill
Yeah.
me. It's
The
it's for
thing
the
is as
greater good of
well.
humanity.
Thing is as well. People are always like, "Oh, couldn't have Thanos just doubled the resources?" Yes, he could have, but
That
in the
causes an increase in population
yeah,
because there's more
yeah,
opportunity then.
exactly. The time it would take to use up the doubled resources, would be so much shorter
Would be
than the time
half.
it would take to increase the population to the scale it once was.
Exactly. So it is this is what I'm saying. Like the entire premise of of them saving quote air quotations there,
Mm,
saving the world was human emotion. Now I'm a big backer that human emotion has been the stopper of a lot of things.
yeah,
So a lot of illnesses have come about. Population control,
yeah,
trying to nature's way of trying to stop people from overusing her resources
mm,
to like such an extent where there will be nothing left for anyone in the future. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
mm,
The more people there are, the more resources we're going to use, meaning the more we're going to run out, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh no,
exactly.
we never saw this coming." Well, we
Well,
did.
we
We saw
did.
this coming from a mile away.
It
Nature's
was
been
so
telling us this
obvious.
for years.
You've been
Nature's been
slapped
trying
in
to
the
get
face with
rid
it
of
so
us.
many times. The
Nature
amount of
is
times you've been
literally
slapped.
exactly, yeah. It's like nature's literally taken a fucking glove covered in lube and just slapped you across the face, said, "I'm giving you all of these diseases, yet you keep curing them because
Yeah.
you're too sad to lose grandma. Get rid of her. She's
Oh,
old."
oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Once my time is done, once I'm done up and I can
yeah.
contribute nothing to this world, all right, that's when I'll be like to my kids, I'll be like, "Yo, if I catch anything, don't send me to the hospital. Let me die in my sleep." You know what I
Bro,
mean?
like, I'll do everyone a favor. I'll just kill myself early. I'll do a Kurt Cobain. At
What
27.
you'll reach your peak at 27 and go, ah, you know what? Bang, no.
Yeah, it's
Man,
exactly what I'm gonna do.
I was gonna make solar powered sustainable housing for the homeless, but hey, here we are.
Thing back to the show. They've either set up Dark Avengers or the Thunderbolts. I
Thunderbolts.
think, yeah, I think more likely the Thunderbolts because like, why would you have the Dark Avengers at this point?
You don't
Com-
have Red Hulk.
no, no, no. But Thunderbolt Ross is still around.
Yeah, no, he's
He's
still
gonna
around.
show. He's gonna show up in that She-Hulk show, so there is potential.
That's when Dark Avengers is gonna come about though, because that's where Red Hulk comes along.
No, but thing is, I don't. Thing is, with the Dark Avengers, they had characters like Ares, they had Norman Osborn, they had Wolverine's son Daken. Like
Wolverine
I,
doesn't canonically have a son yet.
he
He has
does.
a daughter.
No, I'm not talking about the movies. I'm talking about in the comics, right?
Oh, in the comics, yeah, he does, but
In
I'm
the
talking about
comics,
the
he has a
movies.
yeah, but in
In
the
the
movies, Wolverine's dead.
Exactly.
But like
Wait,
as well,
what's the year when Wolverine dies?
2024.
Holy shit.
Oh, it won't like
No, they must be
no.
able to figure a way.
No, because they'll just reset the timeline. This will be like if they bring them into the
Fuck
MCU,
off with
this will
your
be like,
bullshit reset the timeline
tell,
fucking
bro,
bollocks.
they would not, bro. 2024. That's where they're currently at. 2024.
Stop
Wolverine's an old man
resetting the.
dying of adamantium poisoning.
Yeah, I didn't say Wolverine would be there, did I? I was thinking more of his daughter.
Yeah, but mate, like you can't just not have Wolverine.
You can just not have Wolverine.
You can't. No,
Can
no.
we can just have because we
Look,
just have had not Wolverine since
look.
bloody 2018, wherever the fucking film came out.
2017. But
2000,
wait,
yeah, we have had not Wolverine.
yeah, but we haven't had any other depiction where he would show up.
He doesn't need to show up. He's dead.
You don't want him to not show up, bro. Just let me have this. Let them bring Wolverine into the MCU. Let Keanu Reeves play him. Tell me you
Fuck
don't want to
that.
see Keanu Reeves play Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, and there's
Yeah,
nothing
he
you can
is,
do
but
about it.
come on. Oh, you tell me you
There's
don't want to
no.
see Keanu
I'm
Reeves.
not. I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves will always be Neo and John Wick to me. He will never
But
be
anyway,
Wolverine.
wait, my point
Your
is,
point is that
consider.
you're wrong.
Listen, no, I'm not wrong. My point is as well because Iron Man's gone, right? Thor's
Even though people are
left.
petitioning to get him back, which is
I
stupid.
saw that. That was so stupid. Like
Like,
his
bro,
arc is done. Just let him rest in peace.
I'm not treating him
Sorry.
like a person, so I'm not gonna say that. But
No,
yeah,
but you know
nah,
what I
he's
mean.
done.
Like
He's fucking done.
I hate
Robert
when
Downey
like
Jr.'s got other things going on.
I hate when they do like really momentous, meaningful character arc endings, and then they like bring them back. Like, what was the point? That is
What's the point in
honestly,
getting?
oi,
What's
that
the
is
point in getting rid
honestly
of
if
them?
that is if they killed Wolverine and Logan. We went through all that just to see him show up in Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dumb.
Mm. So
Because then
don't bring it back.
Hugh Jackman thing's over, and it's like, well,
Mm.
boss, you've just brought him back again. It's like
Exactly.
we get it,
Just let him die.
and let the motherfucker die. All right, leave him
Yeah.
there. No one cares anymore. Well done,
Yeah.
great story. You told it over a couple of shit movies and two good ones.
But yeah, I think as well.
X-Men Origins,
Um,
shit movie.
you know what? It was bad, but like I low key just enjoy it anyway.
I feel sorry for Ryan Reynolds. Have like
Yes,
his only good
he had to
superhero
improvise
movies.
his. He had to improvise his whole script for that movie.
His only good superhero movies has been the recent Deadpools. Like
Mm,
his Deadpool in Origins
mm,
was
was
shit.
terrible.
I'm
We don't
sorry.
talk. No, no, no. We don't talk about. I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
He tried his
Deadpool in
best.
Origins? Nah, mate, didn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
He tried his best. At least they gave him the teleportation and the laser eyes. I know he never had laser eyes.
Oh god, they were stretched for that. The
Green
swords coming out his arms. Oh.
Green Lantern.
You know what? That's what I don't get as well. They had adamantium swords come out of his arm. These weren't short swords, they were long. They took up the whole of his arm. How did he bend his arm?
They're length of his forearm.
They were longer than his forearm,
They
100%. Either
weren't
way,
longer than his
okay. Even
forearm.
they were definitely longer than his forearm. They were at least past the elbow. I wouldn't say they were up to shoulder, but they were at least past the elbow.
They're not shoulder length inside of his body. They're at least up to his elbow into inside of his body.
But you know what I mean. They were a
I'm breaking
significant
down this
length.
fictional comic book character to make sure
Yes,
that his
I
swords aren't long
am.
enough to fit
I
into his
am.
arm.
Because no, oi, look in
He teleported,
in the
Callum.
episode. I don't care that he teleported. In that movie, when you saw the X-rays of Wolverine, his claws
Yeah.
sat in his forearm. Right? They sat
Yeah.
in the forearm. Now his
Yeah.
claws were not the same length as Deadpool's swords. All
Because
right.
his claws, because his claws didn't go out all of the way. They
They
came out
did.
half length of the
No,
forearm.
they
His entire
didn't.
claws sat
No.
inside of his forearm. His fucking claws aren't the length of his fucking forearm.
Bro.
I
Right, we're
swear
moving
they're
past
not.
this. We're moving past this because this isn't going to go anywhere. I just want to talk about the episode. I've got places to be. Like, oh,
Episode slapped. The end.
next podcast, me and you will have like a whole discussion on this because we'll have nothing else to talk about. I'll do our
Uh,
scientific research and we'll talk about it next week.
yeah, next week I'll beat you. I'll probably be wrong like I always am with every
Yeah,
single thing I even
exactly.
look at.
Right now.
If I look at something, it's like I'm looking at it wrong. You know what I mean? I'll get told. Someone will be like, "Will, what are you doing? You're looking at that wrong." I'm like, "What the hell? What do you mean?"
Anyway, so that's the episode.
That is the
it's
episode.
just yeah, no, there's just one more part I want to talk about is Isaiah in the episode.
Mm,
You could see he was proud when Sam had that speech on the news, even though he originally was like
nah.
deterring Sam from taking on the mantle. You could tell
Yeah.
he was proud. And then, oh mate, in the Smithsonian, when they had the statue in the Smithsonian,
I'm not gonna lie, that was good because
that was
wasn't
so.
Isaiah one of
Mm,
the only like non? He was like he was like another Steve, if that makes sense. So because everyone else that took the super soldier serum was like deteriorating or had some
Yeah,
other
he
issues.
was the only one
He
that
was
like.
he was the only other one that
Mm,
didn't.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He didn't have any issues as such.
yeah, no, that's why he's still alive.
Yeah,
But I think it all summed it up when he hugged Sam. Like
yeah.
that was just a really, really, really good moment
Oh
for
yeah,
for
I'm not
both
lying.
characters. Because I feel like as well, ever since Sam found out that Isaiah existed, he's wanted his approval in this,
Mm.
considering how close he is to this. And this is, again, Sam getting the approval that he was searching for.
Why does stories got to be told like this, man? There's
They're
so much
so
Eng-
good.
there's so much English like terminology and technicality behind it. I got a 4 in English. I got a
I got
5
a
in English
five. I got
language.
a five in both.
I
I
got a
got five five.
I got
I
a
hate it.
5 in English language
Yeah.
by the hair of my fingernails, my friend.
Trust. Same.
I only just passed English technical, okay? I got a 4 in English literature. I have no idea. I just like the fact that they look
Oi,
cool, they sound cool, and they're pretty good in the
oi,
lore.
mate, oi. If I
Other than
could,
that, so
if I could
technical.
analyze, my English papers the way I analyze these shows, I'd be getting nines all day.
If I analyze my English papers like I analyze my shows, I'd still probably be sitting at a 5 because I just get everything wrong.
Yeah, yeah. You're a lost cause.
Yeah, I can't do anything right.
It's because you don't watch the shows, man. You don't
Shut up.
watch. You just
I
listen.
do watch. I do
You
watch
no,
the
you
shows.
listen. You
I
listen.
like the background. Bro, I
I
watched the.
like the background. What?
Listen, okay? Listen. Hush your mouth and open your ears, okay? And listen to me, my friend, because I tell you, okay, I tell you, I once, I was watching Invincible on Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. Great show, by the way. Highly recommend it. I was
What?
watching that on Amazon Prime. I spent 45 minutes. Okay, the episode is 50 minutes long. I spent 45 minutes of that entire episode Googling these characters to get more information on them. Like it was playing in the background, and I was just going, "That what?
But you're
That's
not
a
watching
thing?"
the episode.
I am shut your mouth. To be fair, I did have to skip back a couple of times just to see if I missed anything. But I didn't clock it even when I rewinded to have a look if
Oh,
I'd missed anything. I still didn't clock anything.
oh, mate, you're oh. But
They're
yeah, that's
colourful. They're just colourful to look at. Okay, leave me alone.
colourful. I like the pretty colors.
I like the pretty colours that go flashy, flashy. I like the big man in the big suit because he looks cool. That's it. That's all
I
I
don't
get
know what's
from this.
going on in this show, but it looks cool.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know who these people even are. They just look really cool. I like the guy with the
Oh.
metal arm. He's cool. Don't know his name. He's got a big metal arm though. I want a
That's
metal
cool.
arm. I'm gonna chop my arm off to get a metal arm.
Oh, mate, I would kill to get a vibranium arm. Like,
Bro,
it's so sick.
I'm not even kidding. If I became an amputee, I would design myself a prosthetic that looked like the Winter Soldier arm.
Yeah, it's like when no, because I don't know if you've ever seen that video, but Robert Downey Jr. presented this little kid a prosthetic arm that was designed to look like Iron Man's arm, and the kid
Oh,
loved Iron Man.
what?
Yeah,
That's so cool. I want to
it
chop
was
my arm off
so
now.
sick.
I'm gonna go chop my arm off and get Robert Downey Jr. to present me with an Iron Man arm.
Go check it out if you can. Um, just
I
type in
will,
Robert Downey Jr. presents kid with prosthetic
I
arm or
will,
something
I
like.
would chop my arm off and be like, "Hey, you're Robert. I chop my arm off. Give me an Iron Man arm."
But yeah, so it's like possible. You could try and get like do that. See if they'd give you do one for a Winter Soldier, and you get Sebastian Stan to present it to you. Like,
Oh, that'd be sick. I can
that'd
practice
be
my
so.
Romanian when I'm with him. Oh, I can't retain
Wait,
information, but I can learn languages. Jesus Christ, I'm.
I can't do either, mate. I'm just useless. I can remember TV shows. I can remember useless plot lines. I
Hey,
can't
hey,
remember anything else.
my name's Callum, and I walk around paying 18K for my university, and all I
Mm.
can do is watch TV shows.
Mate, I'm supposed to be writing a script for tomorrow. I haven't started. Because our end of module, we got to direct a scene, and I need to write the script for that scene.
Easy. Holler at me once you've finished, and
No, I've got, I've,
I'll
I've
help.
got the idea. I know exactly. I'm going for that kidnapper plot line.
Oh, that we said earlier this
Yeah,
week. All
yeah,
right,
I'm going for
sound.
that one.
Yeah,
So
if you need any notes or help, bro, just give me a shout.
I've
My
got some
my
cool. I've got some
my
cool
brain's
little
working at 100
little
mile an hour.
tidbits like because like obviously the detective trying to be professional, even though it's his kid.
Mm.
He doesn't refer to the kid as my son, my daughter, my child. He just keeps
It's
calling it the kid.
I'm getting a lot of
Trying
Taken
to.
vibes.
Mm, mm,
I liked Taken's an alright film from Liam Neeson. Not his best
mm.
work. He did piss himself in public after that film. True story. I'll send you all the pictures. You can even get some pictures up to show the people's on YouTube's. But if he's in public and he's drunk, he will piss himself. It's funny.
Oh God.
Liam Neeson, ladies and gents.
Round of applause. Wait, but this show is now over. Will, the show's
It
over.
is. The show
But
has
this
come
is
to an
this is
end.
the
The
weird
curtain's
part now.
dropped.
This is the weird part now. So originally, like last
Mm.
week or something, they were one of the showrunners or something was very heavily talking, or one of the head ups in Marvel were talking about how some of these shows are going to get second seasons, and
Yeah.
they really made it seem like the Falcon and Winter Soldier was going to get a second season.
How is it going to get a second season?
I don't know, but the
I'm
weird.
trying to
So
think of
this
that
is the
one.
weird thing, because they could do a second season. It's not like they can't. They won't have anything like. It's not like One Division where it's like a one season kind of thing. This could be like a
Yeah,
whole
because
show
I can see why
with
One
another
Division was a
season.
one-off kind of thing because One
Yeah,
Division was just set up for something else, wasn't it?
yeah. But
But Falcon
now,
and the Winter Soldier is like kind of like a background thing.
yeah, but it could have a second season. But
Oh yeah,
now, since they've after the episode came out, it's been revealed that they're making a Captain America 4
which
with
is good.
Sam's Captain America, which I'm very excited about. And they've already got the writers on board, the writers of this show on board.
You know what I like about the Falcon
So,
character,
hmm,
well, and Sam Wilson Captain America,
yeah.
is that his entire story arc is like one of the closest comic book accurate ones I can possibly find throughout the MCU.
Hmm,
Because in the original Captain America, the first ever edition that he appeared, he was a black guy.
yeah.
He was a hero.
Hmm.
We like him. He could fly. He had a pet falcon called Redwing. Even though it was a pet falcon in the comics, it in the MCU, it was a small little drone
Oh yeah, Red Wing
that
came
was
back in this episode as well,
yeah,
like a
it was
new
it,
Red Wing.
it was a it's a small little drone that flies around using the commands of his voice.
Yeah.
You
I
know what I
wonder
mean?
how
He
Sam.
flies around. He becomes Captain America in the comics. He comes Captain
Wait,
America in the
I,
MCU.
one thing I've wondered is I wonder how Sam uses his wings in the show, because you know how they like the way they move around and that. I wonder how he
Yeah,
gets it to do that.
body link
You
dexterity, something like
reckon?
that.
Yeah.
It'll be connected to the headset, the
Mm.
glasses he has,
Yeah.
like like a Neuralink,
Yeah, like
where you control robots with your mind.
that. Yeah,
Because in
that's
the
what I kind
original
of
one, he
thought.
had handles on it. The original one, he
Yeah,
had handles, and when he let go of the handles, they would stick in a position, and
yeah.
that's when he could use his
Because
arms, and
like,
then he had to pull them back in.
remember how Spider-Man said the Iron Spider suit was very intuitive? Like he thought about shooting a web and it shot. Like
Yeah,
And like I'm just kind of guessing it's based on that, and considering it's Wakandan, like it wouldn't be, you know, hard.
Exactly, yeah. Also,
Mm,
I was watching when I was watching Civil War,
mm,
it occurred to me that during the Spider-Man Homecoming film
yeah.
and during like any like introductory material for Spider-Man, they never actually showed the scene where he was bitten by the spider.
No, they've completely skipped his origins this time, even with Uncle Ben.
Yeah, they just
I'm kind of glad
it's
because I've
only
already
just
seen
occurred to
it
me.
twice. Like
I know I've seen it
I've
twice,
already
but I
seen it
want the
twice. I don't really want to see it again.
yeah, but
Thing
I
is,
want the Tom Holland
Tom
approach.
Holland Tom Holland said like he wants them to explore Uncle Ben, but I don't think
Mm.
I could watch Uncle Ben die again, man.
No, here's the thing. Uncle Ben doesn't have to die.
Well, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He does because he is in every iteration of Spider-Man. He has died. It's the main focal driving point for Spider-Man is that Uncle Ben died.
What if he
If
just
Uncle Ben
leaves?
doesn't die, no, it doesn't work the same.
What if he never had an Uncle Ben?
It doesn't work
How does it not
because
work? 'Cause
well, oi, Spider-Man's motto: great power comes great responsibility, right? Where did he
yeah,
get that? Who did he get that from? Uncle
well,
Ben.
he could have
If
in the
Uncle Ben
MCU,
never
he could have got
existed,
it.
he wouldn't have had that. No, 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 no,
He,
no.
he could
It's
have
not
got
the
it from
same.
Aunt May or his
No, because
dad.
it's never come from Aunt May. It never came from his dad because his dad dipped when he was like a kid. His dad died.
What happened to his mum?
Same, she dead.
I so went to live with Aunt May. Say Aunt May never married. I
But no,
Aunt
because
May.
it always has
Aunt
to
May.
be Uncle Ben. Otherwise, it's not the same.
Why is it not the same?
Because the fact that Uncle Ben died made Spider-Man take all that to heart. Uncle Ben died after Spider-Man got his powers. He could never save him, and that's one of the things he's always regretted.
I'm trying to think of a way around it.
There you go. You can't exactly.
I can,
Uncle
I
Ben
can,
always has to die.
I can't think of a way around it, and I will.
You won't. Like you can't.
I
I'm telling
will.
you.
Ugh!
Yeah,
Ugh!
exactly. I've got checkmate, mate. I've got
Fuck
you.
you. Fuck you. You're a
But
dick.
wait, I just want to talk about two more things quickly because I've got to go soon.
All right, Ross.
Um, apparently Steve and Yelena were supposed to be in the finale as like little cameos. You know, Black Widow's sister.
Yeah,
Yeah, so apparently they were supposed to show up in the finale
but they didn't.
originally, but they cut it out for some reason, which is quite annoying. I would have liked to. I wonder if like Yelena would have known Bucky.
Yeah, oh,
Um,
yeah, that's true.
and apparently it is rumored that Chris Evans is going to return to the MCU, but it's going to be separate from that Captain America 4. So we don't know if he's
Human
coming back
Torch?
as. Yeah, that's what I'm mainly thinking of as multiverse of madness.
Human
But
Torch. I like,
people are
you
speculating.
know what?
I kind of low key want a thing of him returning the Infinity Stones
Oh, that'd be good.
because it wouldn't have been
Hey,
easy.
you know what I saw on Instagram?
Mm,
Jeremy Renner.
yeah.
Thanks for the rap on Hawkeye. Since when were they
Are
making
they
a Hawkeye
finished?
series? Yeah.
Time. What do you
First of
mean?
all,
Since when? We spoke
first
about
of
it
all,
before, mate. We have spoken
have
about this
we?
before. We have.
I've got amnesia. What have we
Yep,
actually?
we have. Because we were talking about Kate Bishop and the Young Avengers.
Oh my God, I'm dumb.
You are. But
Jesus Christ. I never
I didn't know they finished the show already.
they
They finished
they
filming
finished
anyway.
they finished filming and I was like I literally looked at it and was like, since when are they making a Hawkeye series?
I'm actually quite
I
looking forward to that, to be
it's gonna
fair.
slap. Well, it must slap. If it doesn't slap, I'm gonna go to the Disney offices and be like, yo, listen.
You're going to say this with every show.
I am actually. If it doesn't slap, I'm gonna go up and be like, "Yo, listen." They're just gonna have
Uh,
like a special button. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that yo, listen, kid's back again. Press the button."
uh,
Like guard dogs just come running out at me.
security, yeah, code yo listen,
Just turn up to the door. Yo, listen, I.
Code, yo, listen, yo.
Yo, we got a code. Yo, listen. We got a code. Yo, listen on the ground floor. Can we get all security over here, please? And as I'm getting dragged out the door, it's just like, yo,
Wait, no,
listen, listen.
Wait, no. It's a security. We got a YL, a code YL. I repeat, a code YL.
As I get dragged like by armed security guards to the American police, I'm just sat there like, yo, listen, yeah, listen, just listen. It's like, sir, we realise that you're a British foreign national. Care to explain to us why you trespassed and break into Disney property? Yo, listen, yo, listen, So I'm afraid that we can't take that as a court standard. You're gonna have to swear on the Bible. Yo, listen, I'm not. I don't swear that way. I don't swear that way.
No, wait. Swear on the Bible. Yo, listen, I ain't Christian, okay? I swear on this Bible it means nothing.
Yo, listen, you sit me in a room with a tree, 20 minutes, then you get the truth.
I will talk to the tree. No one else.
Yeah, stick a bug on the tree. I'll talk to the tree. It's calm.
Right, my brother.
It's been good. It's been funny.
It has been funny.
I liked it.
Oh yeah, I think if you're gonna write the caption for the Spotify, please make it good. After what my friend said. No. After what my friend said, I don't want to write it. You can write it.
Exactly. Then deal with it. All right. Either you do it yourself. Go ask her to write it. Go ask her to write it.
No.
There we go then.
She ain't caught
there we
up,
go.
So she ain't caught up.
There we go then. It's either you do it yourself or you let me be.
Let it be, oh, let it be. I'll get Paul McCartney. He'll sing "Let It Be."
Yo, Paul McCartney. Yeah, get like a soundboard of Paul McCartney just singing "Let It Be" every single time. Like someone tries to challenge my creative ideas. It's like I think we should do that. Yeah, Paul. Hey, yo, Paul. Pull up, yeah. Pull up. Hey, yo, listen, yeah.
No,
pull up.
No. Hey, someone's tried to block your creativity. Hold on. Yeah, can we please have a code "Let It Be"? Yeah, code "Let It Be."
Code "Let It Be."
Or like you just got a secretary or something. You'd be like, Marvin. Yeah, can you just get code "Let It Be"? Yeah, thanks.
Martin, can you just plug me through to Paul, please? We've got a code LB here. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. Yeah, Paul just comes up on the screen.
And then they
"Let It Be."
They carry on. They carry on talking to you. You're like, no. Wait. 1 minute. It goes, and it's just silence. You're like, what are we waiting for? Just wait. Paul McCartney bursts through the door and be like, "Let it be."
I'm just sat there dead serious, just like straight face, just looking him dead in the eyes. Paul McCartney's like jumping and dancing and singing on the table. I'm just sat there like, challenge me again, yeah? Bruv, come on, yeah. Challenge me again.
He can do this. He can do this all day.
I'm paying him by the hour, all right? I have a lot of money. He can pay for a lot of hours, all right? Keep going, yeah? Challenge me again.
All right, I'll let it be, Will. I'll let it be.
You're Paul singing to me, right?
Yeah, sound.
Hi, boss. Been a good episode. Okay. See you next week when I talk endlessly about Invincible, because I've pledged for that series. Good series.
No.
Good series.
Come back next week when I completely own you on the mathematics. The mathematics of Wolverine's claws and Deadpool's swords in that movie.
If you analyze, if the length of the arm compared to the length of the claws.
I don't know what I'm talking about 99% of the time. I just want shades because of the pretty colors. I just like the pretty colors.
It's true. I can only see colors and nothing else.
I don't see shapes. I don't see shape
I don't-
for people. I just see the pretty colors.
when I'm looking, like, am I observing? When I'm talking to you, the only reason I know what I'm saying is because the keyboard has very distinct colors. When I open a picture from your face, I'm just sat there like, that's some colors right there.
There's some colors.
That's
That colors are
that's a
different
nice
shades of this
splodge.
color. So yeah,
That's a nice splodge of color.
that white is a different shade to that white, right? Yeah.
Makes sense. That brown's
Yeah.
a different shade. Oh wait, that's shit. Never mind.
Alright, peace, my dude.
As you can see here, this log, very small. That's not a log. That's a piece of shit. Oh, it is. What the fuck?
Oh,
I can
God.
smell it now.
Right. Now I have to go.
Alright. Adios, boss.
Adios, mi amigo.